Hello. I figure this video is going to be for absolute new people, brand new to the game, that want to learn how to get into the air quickly and use the views and start enjoying. The quickest way to get into the air once you are at this point is to use this drop-down menu, select the artificial intelligence control, and make sure everything is on. At that point, the airplane will take off by itself. Now, I'm assuming most people will have no trouble getting the plane to an airport, to a runway, to take off, but they may have trouble releasing the parking brake and figuring out how to actually get the plane in the air, etc., etc. So this will do all that for you, simply by using this drop down, selecting artificial intelligence, and clicking all the indicators to the on position. That takes care of that. Alright, so the next thing you want to know is how to use your views, which is basically right click the mouse button, rotate the mouse back and forth, right or left, to look around, up and down, and the mouse wheel zooms in and out. No problem. And you can actually move knobs and controls with the mouse this way. Okay, the next thing you want to know is that to get back to the default cockpit view is always control spacebar. So no matter what's going on, if you're looking out one of the doors, you can hit control spacebar, it brings you back. The other thing about the spacebar is if you just hit it by itself, it'll raise the seat up and down. So one click and the seat is down, next click the seat is up, down, up, all by hitting the spacebar. Mainly you would raise the seat up for landing for a better visual, but in real life the pilot just tends to sit up a little higher, that's all. Okay, that's the interior views. The rest of the views are accessed by toggling between the N key and the insert key. And what I mean by toggling is you hit one, then you hit the other. Hit one, hit the other. Hit one, hit the other. So, end, insert, end, insert, end, and you see if you hit them enough times alternately, you end up right back where you started. So let's take them one at a time. Insert, and that brings me to an exterior view. Now this is drone view, and you can tell it's drone view because there's no instrument gauges showing on the screen. As you continue to toggle between the two keys, you're moving through the views, and the next view you notice is another exterior view, but it is showing instruments on it, altitude, airspeed, etc. Okay, from this view you can use your mouse and you can move around and you can zoom in and out with the mouse, just like you did on the inside. So you would hold the right mouse button down, move the mouse. You can also roll the mouse wheel for zoom in and out. Okay, and we're going to just start toggling between those two keys again till we get to another view that I want to explain. Okay, this is another view, another exterior view. Notice you're not in drone view because, again, you can see all the instruments here. But at this point, you can move the camera from different fixed points on the airplane by hitting the A key on the keyboard. So I'm just going to repeatedly hit that key over and over, and you'll see what happens. Okay, pilot's wing, passenger's wing, underneath, tail, tail again, on top, under the wing, over the nose, in front of the nose, and you can just keep hitting the A key over and over and it'll keep showing these different views. Okay, as far as I know, you cannot move this camera. It just goes from one fixed point to the next. Okay, we're going to go back and start toggling between those two keys again, end and insert. And I'm not even going to worry about what order I hit them, just start hitting them one at a time until I get back to the cockpit view. Okay, I'm back in the cockpit view. Alright, now I want to get to the drone view. So I'm just going to keep clicking them back and forth, you know, between the two keys until I get to the drone view, which is going to be the view that has no gauges on it. Okay, there it is. And all I did was alternate between insert and end over and over until this view came up. Now you can tell that this is the drone view because there's no instrument showing. Okay, this view requires both sides of the keyboard to use this view as far as to move the view goes. Okay, the first thing you have to know is that the right hand side of the keyboard, the keyboard number pad is used to control the look angle or the view angle. In order to use this, you must make sure the scroll lock is on. I'm sorry, the number lock is on. So the number lock is now on. Now by pressing the numbers, I can turn the camera. I can turn it up and down, right and left, so forth and so on. Okay, so basically the number pad turns the drone. To control the drone up, down, back and forth, in and out is all done on the left hand side of the keyboard with the letter keys. Basically almost the same as the standard game keys that a lot of games use for controlling directions. So for instance, W brings you closer, and I use W like want to get closer. And then S is step back. S, step back away. Okay, W, want to see closer. Okay, and then the other keys that are used, A would be to the left, and D would be to the right, and R would be raise the drone, and F would be to fall the drone back down. Now, you don't have to remember these keys, just kind of punch around on the keyboard where the S, A, W, you know, these keys are located, and it'll move and you'll figure out how to move the drone around. So for instance, if I wanted to get to the passenger side, I could move the drone to the right, then I could use the numeric keypad to turn the drone to the left, and then I could use the letter keys to move the drone. Let's see, hang in. I want to go up. So that's R to raise the drone, and then D to move it toward the right. You'll figure all this out just by using the right and the left hands, the right and left hand side of the keyboard. And that's it. Just keep hitting insert and delete to get back to your cockpit view, and that's it. You're done. You now know how to take off and use all your views. The rest I'm sure you'll figure out. Enjoy and have fun, and thanks for watching. Bye.